Just gonna run back.
Oh, someone's smoking. That's nice.
I think I know who it is.
Excuse me, what type of fishing is out here? Halibut?
No,
Salmon?
he's fishing for Dolly Varden.
Dolly Varden, I've never
Yeah.
heard of that.
They're kind of similar to a trout, but they're part of the char family.
Oh, gotcha. Look, it's one right over there. What? Oh, I thought I saw both. Hey, you know what I heard? If you take a rock and throw it in there, one of my students told me this recently. They fish all the time. Take a rock, throw it out, and then if you see the fish coming for the rock, that's where you aim.
I think that'll spook the fish.
Yeah.
One of my students, I mean, he showed pictures of all the fish that he caught.
Huh. Interesting.
Yes, he said it tricks them. It makes them think that.
Hey, Jacob, mind your back cast.
I know.
Do you all fish out here often?
When there's dollies, this is just kind of a spring fishing kind of thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I gotta follow him because he's live streaming.
Yeah.
Oh, that's huge.
Nice one.
A fish. Get some. Whoa.
I don't know.
Oh, you got something. Ooh, that is. Oh,
Floppers. Oh, they always do this.
Yeah, flip your bail.
Yep.
Oh, that is.
He's fine. They're tasty.
Ugh, that's nasty.
Oh my
No.
I gotta get a quick thumbnail.
No.
It's fine. I'm releasing him anyways.
That's so.
Can you
gotta
move
be
over
so
here a little
much
bit?
salmon.
There you go.
No, it's not. It's a Dolly Varden.
There you go. Okay, good.
You just go back. See ya.
There it goes. That was a good one.
Took me like 8 casts.
Yeah, that was a good one. There's the Caliste.
Over here.
There's a big commercial seine boat going by. So there's a tour bus that came here today. So there's a lot of people around, which is not typical. YK says, hello, what you fishing for?
Dolly Varden.
Nice job. Trout, right?
No, Dolly show you what a Dolly Varden. Too bad I couldn't have caught one this size yesterday.
I know. He was trying to catch one for dinner. He says, "You are a great mom." Thank you. I try. Oh,
Oh my god. See, this is the problem with these things. They make your sweatshirt, shirt, rain jacket.
here.
They make you want to burn it. But this is a Dolly Varden. You see, they got like white spots on them. I'm just gonna send it down today. Okay.
What?
They're kind of the dumbest fish on planet Earth, but
He said mum. So are you in UK or Australia or somewhere? We got 18 people right now.
you should subscribe because so I can get the FX Wildcat article. Because you don't know, my mom says if I make $500 a month and gaining 1,000 subscribers is something that I need to get monetized. And of course, I only have 170 something, so I'm not monetizing yet. But if I get to 1,000 subscribers, you do like certain watch hours and stuff, like 3 million shorts watch hours or something, and so I can get monetized. Mom will buy me the FX Wildcat air rifle. It's like $1,000. It's like $1,000 pellet. Pellet gun. That was a big fish.
Alfie says, "Nice catch, lad. Keep it up."
Thanks.
Oh, hooked up. Whoa. YK says he believes that in today's world, letting a kid experience nature and things like fishing is fantastic. So do we. I think it's great. Kids need to do more of this stuff. Don't play so much Fortnite. Just kidding. He's from Italy and spends his time between Italy and Egypt on the Red Sea. We've got someone rowboating. Oh, they might just be going to a bigger boat. Maybe. I'm not really sure what's happening here. We've got a tiny little
I mean, at least they're not going to scare the fish with that thing.
dinghy coming through. The thing's about 5 feet long. Huh, it's not something you see every day.
I know. So I pretty much need to be very careful with that.
Do you fish in Italy and or Egypt?
Sorry about the background noise. There's just a bunch of tourists in today, so it's fine now. Doesn't matter. That's a little Dolly Varden right there. That'd be a perfect pan fryer. I'd fry him up if I hadn't already eaten like $100 this year. I'm kind of done for about a month.
You can follow him on YouTube. Cobra Strike 13.
Cobra?
Cobra?
Cobra.
Cobra Strike 13.
Cobra Strike 13.
Yep. We're live streaming right now.
Oh, cool.
YK says he's fishing only in Italy. Here on the Red Sea, it's forbidden. Yeah, I didn't know that.
I didn't either. Thank God we didn't do a fishing trip to the Red Sea.
Italy would be cool, though.
It would. What kind of fish do you have in there?
What are you catching in Italy? Oh, put my hand in front. That was dumb. Don't they have those giant catfish in Italy? The wells? Are those in Italy, or was that Spain or somewhere else? Another one? Another little guy.
Tiny freaking. Use this thing as live. Whoa! What the heck? He has been brutally attacked.
Oh, he's been attacked by something.
Looks like fish
If you could hang on to him, please.
for more than 3 seconds. I'm wrestling a minnow right now.
My goodness.
Sorry, I had to just.
Got some teeth marks.
Okay, now to put this poor little guy back.
He's good.
Yeah, kind of.
There he goes. I mean, he was attacked earlier and then basically attacked again. Thank you.
He might be a little cooked. Yeah, a bigger dolly will probably eat.
Oh, they do Wells catfish. He said, yes, we do. On the Po River especially. Real monsters. That's a bite. Oh, he says that's a bite of a bird. Maybe because remember we saw the cormorant out here yesterday.
I saw a bunch of eagles trying to get dollies out there.
Fishing dude says nice minnow. Just stay tuned. There's bigger ones.
There's bigger minnows.
But I appreciate your sarcasm.
So a lot of these little crabs live along here. The biggest one is not really that big. Yeah, I feel like probably
Cormorant, 100%, just a failed attack. Yeah, I've never seen a bite mark like that. That was cool. Fishing dude says, hey, I like your rod. I also have a rod that looks like it.
It's an Akuma SST.
Let me see if I can finally get that to... Try not moving for a sec. I almost got it. And it's not working. Anyway, it's an Okuma. I think did you get that on our trip to the Kenai River a couple years ago? Because when you live in Alaska, where do you go for more fishing? Somewhere else in Alaska. YK says you have a really good technique. Fishing dude, where are you at? Are you in the States?
It's a pretty good reel.
What brand reel is that?
I have no idea.
Flip it over. Can we see it? I don't even know. Random brand. Oh, fishing dude is England too. You're blowing up in internationally. Are you okay? You okay?
I just choked on a bug. I had Kool-Aid earlier, guys. Sorry. Just Kool-Aid.
Rebecca, come on, honey. Wait, these have different stickers than us, so we need to go. Michael Kids.
We gotta go, bro.
Michael Kids.
I bet it's great fishing in Italy.
From our spot, not on the bus.
Fishing dude he fly fishes for trout and grayling. His grandfather goes over the States for the salmon once a year. That's awesome. We have grayling here too.
Yeah, but it's only in one lake though.
Just in one lake.
So we have to fix it. And I most of the time bring like a little 22 or like a pellet gun. I haven't seen any there actually. Well, I haven't hiked there. There's big graylings in that lake, but they're just like out in the middle, and they're hard to get to.
I've been doing this for 3 summers.
I think I'm gonna move back there. I'll get my little thing in front of now.
What kind of trout do they have in Italy?
I assume it's like probably rainbows.
Rainbows? Do you guys have brook trout over there? Lake trout? What do you got?
Pretty sure. It could be brook trout though. But I feel like
Oh, did I say Italy? Yeah, I meant in UK. UK. That's where he was from. Fishing dude's UK. England. Am I supposed to say England? Or do we say UK? Because UK is technically all of the United Kingdom, right? So if you're from England, you probably prefer to say England. It's like when you're from Alaska, you're not really from the United States, you're from Alaska.
yeah, I apologize for all the background noise today. There's a lot of tourists in there.
YK says the next gift for you. You need polarized sunglasses. They help a ton.
Oh, I have some. I just for some reason never have them on when I come here. There's so much
But
water.
also, that's how clear the water is.
It's pretty. Yeah.
It's pretty
It's. I think.
good right now.
I think he's probably just mean for the glare.
Yeah, the glare.
It's pretty bad.
It is pretty, yeah, I guess out there, yeah.
The only spot it's not that bad is like right there. Holy crap! It's huge big glare over there. He probably went past
Ooh, whoopsies. Stepped on your net.
I know it's not going to die.
He said, YK said, great carp and barbel fishing. What is a barbel? I don't even know what that is. See that? I tried to take like a little photo of you while I was doing this, but I think I might have paused the stream for just a second. Whoa, I'm right behind you. So in Italy, he says rainbow and others. In Italian, Fario, Marmorata, Lacustri, and others. I'm probably saying that wrong. There goes a salmon troller. That's a pretty little classic wooden salmon troller. So here in Southeast Alaska, we have one of the largest remaining wooden commercial fishing fleets in North America. And so you'll see these really pretty classic boats.
Why is there just random freaking cars? I mean, rentals? No, they're not.
Fishing dude says, well done.
Maybe they need to move to a rock creek. Yeah, but you think I'd be able to fish off there? Off the processing plant?
I mean, I guess you could. That's just the cold storage. So, yeah, we can drive right over there.
Yeah, I think we might.
But that's like a long ways up. like from the water.
Yeah, so really hectic the first time I started hiking. And over the years, it's just gotten easier and easier.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure there. Guys, it's probably.
If this slows down, where should we go? Should we go somewhere else? What's your idea? Huh?
I said I honestly have no clue.
Take a ride out the road?
You could ask the person for a talk. Sounds like the worst thing I can say was talk. Or they can pull an old man and be like, get off my property! You're so close.
YK says, very nice you're releasing the fish. We do keep some
We do, yeah.
to eat, but
I'm kind of done with dollies for the year. And none of it goes to waste. Even if I don't eat it all, we feed the rest of the scraps to our chickens. So they get a little bit of dollies and
yeah, they usually get the carcasses.
carcasses. And just like any little pieces of meat that are left on it. So I'm kind of dollied out. Last night I think I had the last dolly and didn't eat for about a month.
Yeah. We need to go out and get some rockfish.
Yes we do. Or a halibut.
Dad's got to work on the boat.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, I think there's something up with the flywheel. Remember last time we were running it?
Oh, right. Like a gunshot every time we
Oh, that tour bus left. Finally.
that lady yelling at her.
I know. There was also a guy standing behind us, just videoing the whole thing. I was like, well, you can just follow him on YouTube.
Oh,
That's why we need little cards to hand out.
like, if I see someone videoing me, I'm just gonna be like, just take this and don't video me.
Please stop. I'm going to give you a copyright strike.
If I see something posted on like, if I see something posted on Instagram, not like
How mad would you be if some tourist videoed you catching a fish and their post went viral?
I copyright them. Oh, I might. I felt it and I saw the ripple.
There's 83 people tuned in right now.
Follow. Take a card to the people. $1,000 subscribers and you need to hit $500 a month. It's not what that is. You can just go look it up on Utah Area and see that again because it's very real. It's the one without the airplane exposed.
You've shouted out Utah air guns so many times already. I wonder how many.
I'm telling people to go.
If someone from Utah Air Guns sees this, he's really obsessed with one of your air rifles. The FX Wildcat.
Someone was like, out the tank skills?
So for anyone that's new here and who hasn't subscribed, I'm just going to go ahead and ask you to subscribe.
I'm not great at that because I don't like asking for subscribers. Just don't.
We do hate he hates asking for it. I feel a little weird about it, but you know, it doesn't cost anything to hit that subscribe button. And what happened during the last live stream, remember? It said we reached our viewer limit
That is, yes.
and that no more people could join the live stream until
Bunch of
Yeah, we had almost 200 viewers in, and it kicked a bunch of people out because it said that we didn't have enough subscribers to live stream to that many people. So that he needed more subscribers so that more viewers can watch. So
It's really dumb.
every subscription helps, you know, more people to be able to get in and watch, and then helps him grow his channel.
I never want to be the person who's subscribe right now or a spider will crawl into your ear.
But you really have to, like, try to ask people to subscribe, because I didn't even realize there's so many built-in roadblocks that, like, you just need subscribers to even to be able to live stream to larger audiences.
I wouldn't even ask for subscribers. Well, I would because I want the FX really bad. And but like I wouldn't as much. You know? Okay. Once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I promise I will stop asking for subscribers more. Okay?
No, you won't. You have to, because you have to keep growing. There goes the sea piper. Fish on.
Why is there? It's a baby salmon, but there's like big dogs right there that just blew up on. Okay, so here. Okay, so this is what dollies are eating currently. This is a baby salmon. This is a baby king, I believe. I think. I don't know. But
Does it have a black mouth? Little black lips?
yep, does.
I think that's baby
So that's
king.
a baby king. This is a mini. This is what I like to call a mini 40-pounder, but they're closer to 0.4 ounces than 40 pounds. So
That's a really important species for both sport fishermen and
oh, right there.
subsistence and commercial fisheries here in Southeast Alaska.
Oh, I see him.
So
Oh
want
my
to take
God,
care of
baby
those baby
in his
salmon.
mouth. Are you getting?
What?
He has a baby salmon in his mouth. The dolly.
How'd you even see that?
I can see the dolly.
Oh. There's like
20 bajillion. I see him. No, I don't. Oh, that's giant. Oh my God, that was like a 20-inch fish. Huge fish.
YK says reluctantly he must leave us. Thanks for subbing. YK subscribed. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks for tuning in.
Oh. There was one. This is why I stay here while the tide's going out, is because I see that, like when I'm getting ready to leave, and then I'm like, no, I have to keep fishing until I catch it. And then I'm about to leave again, and then I see it again, and I'm like, no!
Some little minnows there that followed you in. Don't know if you guys can see that. It's not raining.
That's good.
It's kind of nice out.
It is actually pretty warm.
It's
Kind of hot.
warmer than it has been, that's for sure. Yeah. So
It might be over 50.
it might be over 50 degrees. That's Fahrenheit, since we appear to have people across the pond watching us.
If it was over 50 Celsius, I would be melting. Like, I'd just be in a puddle, just washing away.
What would 50 Celsius be?
I have no idea. It's hotter than that.
That's hot? That would be hot?
Oh, look right here. This little gunnel right down there.
There's a gunnel?
See if he bites it.
Oh, there he is. A gunnel
Yeah, there
is,
he
let me
is.
see if I can zoom in a
He
little.
went under the
Oh,
rock.
he went under. They're like an eel, but they're actually a fish.
Yeah. I used to call him little, when I was like 5 years old, I called him gunnel buddies.
Gunnel buddies. He used to tide pool for them and catch bucket loads of them. And then he'd just release them. Just catch them for fun.
I want a saltwater tank so bad. It'd be so cool.
Like, it's still overcast, but like,
Nicer than
it's way nicer than it's been. More cars. You got 63 people viewing right now and 6 likes. Thanks for the likes.
Thank you for the likes, guys. And if you haven't already, so I can get sorry, I coughed. I think he's injured. Hold on. Right. We can get a close look at him. Or not. Oh wait, no, he's right there.
You get him? What do we got?
Yeah. I would use this guy as live bait if it wasn't incredibly illegal.
And cute.
And kind of really cute. Yeah, come back here.
That
It's a little
guy.
will grow to be 40 pounds probably. Well,
Get him back in the water. Fishing Dude asks, what spinner are you using?
I'm not using a spinner actually. I'm using
Not a spinner.
Mass.
It's more like a spoon.
You can just read it. I'm not gonna get copyrighted, so.
You won't. So he's using a Castmaster.
Okay.
And
I've used it, as you can tell, I've used this thing way too many times.
they literally are the Castmaster. You can cast these things so far
No, it's not that good.
because they're kind of heavy for their size.
Down at like 100 feet out.
And they're just, I think they're such a good all-around lure. They catch so many things.
You can catch rockfish. You could catch a halibut.
You can catch rockfish, salmon,
Technically halibut.
yeah,
You know, you have to wait.
all kinds of trout.
Yeah. Just use smaller ones.
Here comes a salmon tender.
You can catch greenling. Greenling, not greenling. I remember there was something. Oh yeah, sometimes if you accidentally forget to flip the tail, the lure will just snap and just fly to Zimbabwe.
Lynette Dutois, did I say that right? Says hi. Where are you, Lynette? So these salmon tenders, they go out when commercial fishing is open, and they go and they anchor out on the fishing grounds, so that when the fishing boat, the fleet is out and they're catching, salmon round the clock, they can just deliver to these big boats, and then they have refrigerated or iced fish holds. And then those tenders will come back to town and deliver to the processing plant, which there's one processing plant right there. There's another one over there.
The building with all the blanket art on it and stuff.
But it makes it so that salmon quality can stay higher, and that also so that the fishing fleet can stay out fishing for longer, because they don't have to come all the way back into town to deliver their catch. They can just deliver to the tender.
I love fishing places. You can totally just catch wires.
Here, we'll throw that away. Maybe we should try the other side again.
Yeah, but look right there.
What's going on?
All the babies in just got spooked. And there's the every time. Every time. These fish don't let me leave. One time I was literally in the truck and a king salmon hit the surface right in front, like 5 feet away from the ramp. So then of course I ran back down here in 5 minutes, caught nothing.
It's really hard to stop fishing.
Especially in this place.
Maybe if it shuts off here, we should take a drive and go find another spot. Uh-oh, another van load of tourists.
Look at that tiny little van. How does it fit that many people?
It's like a clown car. We're in Southeast Alaska. Stilt guy says, what part of Alaska am I looking at? The best part. Except it rains a lot. A lot.
Let me try the other side.
Okay. Do you want to take your tackle box or just leave it? Stilt guy says, caught any?
But when I cast my lure and just make my lure look very injured, they just don't care. They just don't care.
Yeah, he caught a bunch just a little while ago. But it might be slowing down because the tide's turned. He's definitely not adhering to the no wake through the harbor.
Yeah. Oh, I feel bad for that one.
Gotta get to their fishing spot. We're gonna get waked.
You should back up.
I did. I'm in tennis shoes. So when this wake from this boat hits, it's gonna come up the ramp a little bit.
I'm barely in the water.
What have you caught? I really couldn't hear. Oh, sorry. There was a bunch of boats going by at the same time. He's caught about 4 Dolly Varden, and that's what he's fishing for.
And then I caught a bonus salmon fry.
A couple little salmon fry that he gently released.
I said this a lot. I don't want a riot of fishermen at my door.
If you check out his shorts from the last couple weeks, there's a bunch of Dolly, like 1 minute or less, like Dolly clips from the last few days, or last week or so.
Yeah.
If you want to check those out.
So there's gonna be a couple random grouse videos, one chainsaw trail,
Yeah. And there's some other content there too. Grouse hunting.
not like a bad chainsaw trail though. Okay.
Where are you? Stilt guy. No, I'm asking this guy. If we do go somewhere, we'll pick up the mics and
Oh yeah.
mic you up for the next one. I forgot his little mic that we got.
Keep the screen going. I could go run inside, grab a battery, and like.
What just happened there? Operator error.
No, it got stuck on this.
Oh. Huh.
I've had that happen.
Oh, Stilt guy's in Texas.
Oh, cool.
He said he was, that's cool. I was in Juneau for the salmon run. Last summer? It must have been last summer you were there? What salmon were you catching? Kings? Cohos?
Pretty good salmon fishing. Right?
Yeah, they got the Taku. The Taku River. Not Taku, the YouTuber. Although I think he's been there too.
Yeah. Not to brag, but I did meet him.
Claim to fame. Hold on, can't hear you.
We are going to try and catch a rockfish now.
While we're walking over here, if there's new people tuned in, if you guys could subscribe, that'd be awesome. He's trying to put out new videos pretty regularly and doing lives several times a week, although we don't have a set schedule yet.
Not yet.
We should probably make one.
It's very deep drop off right here. But you know what's crazy about dollies? They will not go on the bottom unless it's like 10 feet deep. Because when I was going to this place called Admiralty for a grouse trip, we went over 1,000 feet of water in channel. And there was quite literally Dolly Varden hitting the surface there. So
Anyway, getting subscribers right now is super important because there's viewer limits that YouTube sets for live streaming. And we didn't know this until yesterday. Day before. We took yesterday off. We just didn't live stream. But he had almost 200 viewers in his live stream day before yesterday and got a notice from YouTube that we'd reached the viewer limit and that we needed more subscribers to increase our viewer limits. So, yeah, basically, please subscribe so that those viewer limits get increased and he can continue to grow his channel.
I'm gonna assume you gain like viewers like every 10 seconds. I don't know.
Russell says hi.
If anybody knows about this, like, viewer limit things, also hello, Russell. But if anybody knows about this, please inform me on these because I have no idea about them. Like, all I know is they exist, and I need to get more subscribers to unlock like more viewers. I don't know.
Russell is also in England, Sheffield, England. You're huge in England. Maybe it's the time difference. What time is it in England right now? Maybe it's like evening and people are like off work. Sorry for the bus traffic. It's tourist season in Alaska. It's 5:33 in Texas, 11:30 in Sheffield, England. Wait, 11:30 p.m.? It must be 11:30 at night, right? Because you're not the next day. No, 11:30 p.m. it would be. Cool.
Well, in 30 minutes, I'll technically be talking to someone in the future. And think about it. Think about it.
The next day.
I'm surprised there's not dollies right here.
We've wanted to take a Texas trip.
I know. I want to go to Texas for my 13th birthday, so I can go shoot one of the
Aoudad.
ibex or whatever the things with the really long antlers or horns. I mean,
I thought it was the Aoudad.
not aoudad. It is the.
So please subscribe so he can get monetized and he can help pay for this hunting expedition he wants to go on. He said it's so hot in Texas and humid. It's about 48 degrees here right now, maybe 50. We've had a really cold spring. I would welcome some heat and humidity.
I would too. I'm a little hot right now though, because I'm wearing a sweatshirt and it's like 50 degrees. I should be wearing a t-shirt and shorts right now.
Alaska kids, they're impervious to the cold. Look at it, it's getting sunny.
Sun!
You guys, this is sunny for us.
This is a breakthrough.
Oh my goodness, look at that. I see blue sky. Did you catch something? I'm like looking at the sky. No, you're just snagged. We might need to go find a new place.
There's a giant green one.
He said it feels like 101 in Texas.
To me, it feels like 101.
So I guess if we ever go to Texas, we need to go in the winter. Or the fall, maybe. Maybe the fall? Maybe fall would be good.
We can have 70.
70. When can we go when it's like 75? Oh, I feel the warmth of the sun.
I'm really hot.
It feels amazing. We haven't seen the sun in a really long time. A really long time, guys.
Come on, where'd that thing go? Oh, yes!
Oh,
Oh, it's a rockfish.
wasn't that what you were targeting?
Oh, well, no, there's a giant green one down there.
What do you got?
Little rockfish, aka a double bass.
Whoa.
This is a copper rockfish, or a copper devil bass. That's pretty much, that's it. It's a devil bass.
Those spines, they really hurt.
Very pain. Very pain.
Especially when your kid drops one on your pinky toe. That thing hurt for like a year.
I'm just like,
I'll see myself out.
anyways, but, well, I dropped one on my big toe once. When I was,
Oh,
It was a black bass too, and it was one that was like this big.
um,
And I dropped a little copper that was like that big on your toe.
yeah, it hurt for like a year. What did he say? Stilt guy says but it freezes here in the fall. But it freezes here. Fall is pretty. I think that meant to say pretty. March and April. March and April are the good months for 75 degrees. Don't fall in. Rateo says San Pe. He's from San Pe. Cool. Thanks for tuning in.
I assume you get warm weather.
I literally have no idea where that is. I know it. I know the name, but I can't place it geographically in my mind. I think I'm thinking of Taipei. Isn't that a place? I'm smart, you guys. I swear. Did you put the fish back? Yes, he put the fish back.
Too small to eat anyways.
And we don't keep any rockfish from the harbor because rockfish tend to live in the harbor. Or if you,
Through winter.
yeah. And
They're pooping hard.
harbors are just kind of gross. We'll keep dollies from here occasionally because dollies actually don't live here. They just swim through.
Yeah. Well, we stay in here for about a month, probably a couple of weeks.
Have you ever flew in one of those water planes? You mean like a float plane?
Float plane?
Yes, I have. It's been a long time though.
Bunch of seaweed right there.
Actually, in one of your videos, we have the float plane landing in one of your videos. I can't remember which one, but there's a few docked right over here.
Yeah.
See them? There they are.
I am going to move off this rock because I've almost fallen like.
Russell says, do you cook and eat fish?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Yes. It's a big part of our diet.
It is.
A lot of salmon, a lot of rockfish,
A lot of deer meat.
a lot of deer meat, halibut.
Actually, I just had steak for the first time. Like, oh my god, look at all the baby salmon swarming my lure.
Oh yeah, he just had a beef steak for the first time ever
It was the best thing.
in his life because we don't eat
it
beef.
It was on our camping trip. It was so good.
It's not that we don't eat beef because we have a problem with beef. Beef is tasty. And I like supporting small agriculture and small farmers. But it's more just that beef is really expensive in Alaska.
It really is. I don't understand how people don't just go out and shoot a deer. Like, it's so expensive. How do you afford that to buy that like every night? Like, that's kind of crazy, you know? It's like $30 for like steak like that big.
Yeah.
Like, how about 15? Oh, that seems fair. I'm not broke. Okay. Yeah, I'm tired.
Coca Zero. I think he's just saying hi. Nope, now he's mad. He's giving me a mad emoji. I don't really know why,
What did I
but
say?
okay.
Did I say something about beef?
Maybe it was the beef comment. Eh. Nope, now we got smiles.
No.
I think he's just maybe got some edits going on. Russell says, fresh out of the sea, love a good steak. Stilt guy from Texas says, we'll send you some grass-fed beef and some catfish if you send me some moose jerky and salmon.
Don't have moose here.
We don't have moose where we live.
I could send you salmon or halibut.
Daniel asks, where are we?
Alaska.
We're in Southeast Alaska. And the sun is coming out.
My back is so hot right now.
Might need to shed some layers. It's getting so warm up in here.
I know, right? I was just about to move back.
Yeah, there's more tourists at the ramp.
We can go try the other ramp.
Which other ramp? Oh, further down? We've never tried fishing over there.
Well, like, I don't know, like 7 years ago we did.
Thanks for the shamrock. Coca Zero. I think that means good luck. We have good luck fishing.
Well, not really right now.
Not right now, but you caught a bunch of fish earlier,
I did.
and you caught that rockfish. So the tide has turned for anybody new in here, and when the tide turns, it kind of slows down a little bit.
I still don't understand how there's not like a trillion dollies just right there. Look at that. That is literally dolly heaven.
See all those? I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's like tons of little bait fish just tapping the surface. It looks like raindrops almost, but it's not. It's coming up from the bottom.
Not from the bottom.
Or not from the bottom, from right underneath the surface. You know what I mean. Maybe I can zoom in.
Here, give it to me, I know how.
There.
Oh, yeah.
Now you can see it. Bunch of little minnows coming to the surface. You know, it's probably the sun too, lighting stuff up on the surface.
Could be. Watch this. I just cast right in the middle here.
Oh, look, there's that cormorant.
Where?
Remember that guy said right out straight?
Oh, yeah. That one. Oh, same one
He,
from yesterday.
he caught a fish earlier and it had bite marks on it. And there was a guy from Italy that said those were bird bites. And when I said we saw a cormorant here, he said 100% that's a cormorant bite, which I thought was super interesting.
Wait, where did that come from? I'm gonna try to think. I can't remember how to get to the other ramp. The surf's like built around it, so it's kind of hard to get to.
Okay, we have a big tour vessel that's about to come by, and you might be able to hear the engines right now, so that's gonna probably
I
be
have to talk a little bit
all
louder.
you hear for a minute or two as they go by. Oh my gosh, that's the boat that Dad and I took out to our wedding. Yep,
Okay, this is
we got married on an island, and then we took that boat out for whale watching afterwards. That same exact boat. That's so cool. Anyway, I digress.
alright, this is a mini 40-pounder.
Coca Zero says, merci pour la live. I thank you for the live. I figured it out. Our Texas friend says Alaska seems pretty magical.
It is. Not the winter is a little bit depressing.
Yeah. It has its moments. Like right now, this is one of those magical moments
Yeah.
where the sun starts peeking out. And Russell from England says use fish as bait.
It's illegal here.
It's illegal. Those little fish are baby salmon.
I would, but if I did, I probably wouldn't get a ticket.
Hermit crab.
Where? Where's him?
Wait, where is he? I lost him. Darn it.
No. I would. Well, even if I did do it, and I probably wouldn't take a ticket, but I'd get a riot of salmon fishermen at my door. Being very angry. They probably have pitchforks and big circle lights. It's not another bug. They probably have gas. They have gas and circle hooks mounted on sticks.
Coca Zero says, bravo champion. Merci pour la repas. Repas? Repas? Repas. I don't know what that means. Merci pour la repas.
Let's just go try and figure out how
Repas?
to get to the other ramp.
What's the ticket for using bait fish?
I have no idea. I mean, I'd probably get it from the troopers, right?
Yeah.
Either that or
You don't risk it. I don't know if you risk it in other places, but in Alaska you don't risk it because it's such a critical
there's
part of our lives here.
quite literally 2 lakes here where you can use bait. Also, you can get your fishing license revoked for using corn to catch rainbow trout.
Yeah. So he says, do you need a fishing license? Yes. Every resident and non-resident,
I don't yet.
but kids in Alaska don't need a license until they're 16, I think it is, right? I think it's 16. So he's been able to fish and hunt his whole life without having to purchase a license, which,
Well, I still have to purchase deer tags.
well, they're free. But yeah, you have to register if you're going to go deer hunting. Any kind of big animal that has a over-the-counter tag or even a draw tag.
If you're hunting like pigeons or like
Small game.
small game, something that isn't really like squirrels.
I think you only need tags for big game. So yeah, we have to go and get his own deer tags during deer season.
A couple casts. If you don't catch anything, let's try to figure out how to get to the
No fishing license here in Texas. You need it, but I don't have it. So non-residents need to get a fishing license, right? But residents don't have to have one? Is that it? I need to get a good picture before we leave with the sunshine. Correct. Or just avoid the game warden.
Yeah. That often works too, I suppose.
Except I think it's important for non-residents, you know, to pay for the services, you know, like when they're coming into a state. I think it's awesome that residents don't have to pay for a license there. But I get it that non-residents do, because you pay taxes there. So you want your non-residents that are coming to use your resources to have to contribute in some way.
That's crazy. Normally, I'm fishing like
I know non-resident license fees in Alaska brings in a lot of money into the state that helps our fisheries management here. So that's an important source of revenue for at least departments, fish and game departments in states where there's a lot of hunting and fishing like tourism, which I'd imagine there's a lot of that in Texas too. Okay. I feel like I'm talking too much. You talk.
Okay.
Boy, maybe we should take a drive. It's getting so nice out. Although it doesn't look that nice out the road.
I haven't tried that point really.
Okay. Okay. I'm just glad it's not raining, and I'm glad to see the sun. I can actually hold the phone for a whole hour without my hand freezing off. Chasing my kid down these beaches. Gosh.
You guys ever seen a salmon trough?
Here, put it down a little because it's too bright. It's a piece of an old salmon.
It's very not fun.
Gives you strong ankles. See if I can get to a good spot here without falling. Ah. Okay, I'm good. The kelp is just slick, but there's barnacles underneath. Any killer whales ever pass by? Not so much through the harbor.
Not really. I mean, it's happened a couple times under that bridge over there.
There was this one time years ago when an orca, killer whale, was feeding on some sea lions right under the bridge, and the whole bridge was lined with tourists. It was a massacre. There was a lot of screaming. There was no helping that sea lion. He was getting tossed around.
Oh, a random sea lion down there was. That was pretty interesting.
The thing with orcas is they play with their food a bit before they kill it.
They quite literally cut the liver out of a shark, which is interesting.
Really?
Yeah. They like eating the liver.
I didn't know that.
It's the only part they eat from a shark liver.
Sharks have it rough, man.
They do.
Everybody just wants little parts of them.
Including tourists in Florida.
I was thinking that illegal shark fishing for that shark fin soup,
Oh, yeah.
where they just like kill them for the fins. I know.
Have you seen the pictures of like hundreds of dead sharks on the bottom, and just without the fins on them?
How many tourists did it get? Just the sea lions, no tourists.
I'm joking. You know I'm joking. Don't cancel me.
We love our tourists.
As long as they're nice. But if they're filming me while I'm getting dive bombed by eagles, then I don't like them. Yes, that happened to me once. It was a very scary time.
Yeah.
Very stupid time also. Oh, I'm just over there just getting dive bombed by eagles tourists. Let me just video.
What do we got going on over here? Anything?
No. Let's go. Let's not move out of this.
It's just so pretty right here.
It is. There's no fish.
Look at this. Got a commercial fishing boat going by. Clouds are breaking up. What are we gonna do? Where are we going?
I have no idea. I would like to try
Russell says he'd love to see orca in the wild. It is pretty cool.
I don't like it when they're in captivity though. SeaWorld? Yes, we call them the opposite world. You know who you are.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad.
I remember I went to SeaWorld when I was your age. And it was kind of sad.
Like their fins just.
The fact that their fins flop over.
No.
Their dorsal fins in I don't know if that happens to all of them, but the ones that I saw, their fins
That
flopped
happens to
over.
all of them.
Is it because they don't have enough space, or is it literally because they're sad?
It's because they're sad.
Oh. It's like a dog that can't wag his tail anymore.
And also, think about it. Think about how there's been no known orca fatality in the wild. But think about it in SeaWorld or like in captivity, you know? People are so dumb. We are cooked as a species. They say we're the most intelligent species.
Uh-oh, another tour bus showing up. Where are we going? I'm stuck. Blah. Okay. Okay. So the tide has turned and fishing is shut off a little bit right here. But we could take a short drive. Should we go out Star, Gavin?
Dude, it's dead. That's dead. That's fast. Well, I don't know. I'm worried that, like, the reception is bad.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's think about this for a minute. I mean, we could take the boat out, but I'm a little nervous about that until Dad takes a look at the engine. Oh, yeah, and there's going to be tons of lightering boats from the cruise ships. So there's going to be a lot of boat traffic, which is fine. I don't love it. Are there cruise ships in right now? Oh, yeah. We're having a big day today. There's tons of people here.
They just jump out in front of your car, too. Like, they just jump off the curb.
We get cruise ships most days of the summer. They run from they start in April and they go all the way to October.
Wait, how many people are on there?
47 right now. It's been really close to it's been between 50 and 60 with upwards of 90. It is the middle of the day. I mean, it's getting to be evening. Russell from England says hats off to you and me. Thanks, Russell. He also said I'm an amazing mom, FYI. Aw, thanks.
Oh my God.
What was that?
You heard that?
I heard that. Did you guys hear that? Why does this always happen? Wah! At the most inopportune times. Somehow his lure, he gets excited. And then his lure gets wrapped around the end of his rod. Just hand me the end of the rod. Did you get it?
Why? Why?
That was a big splash. I wish I would have brought some snacks. I'm getting kind of hungry. What?
Lump is so bad.
No, it's not. You've already caught 6 fish today. And we've been live streaming for 71 minutes. You know, people in the lower 48 and other places of the world would probably love to catch 6 fish in an hour.
I guess.
I guess. We're so
I
spoiled.
mostly just mean like with my tangle.
Oh, your tangle. Yeah, there's that.
That's pretty dumb luck.
Oh, man. What's going on out there? Oh, my gosh. Did you guys see that? That was a big dolly that just rolled in there. Do they roll? They don't really roll. They're chasing something.
They roll sometimes like they'll just kind of go to the surface a little bit, and then you'll see their fin pop out of the water.
Hooked up. Oh, darn it. He was an ambitious one. Do we catch crabs?
Yeah.
Yes. Check out, he uploaded a short from a hunting trip him and his dad went on a couple weeks ago and shows off a bunch of the Dungeness crabs that they got. That's on your shorts, right? Yeah, so if you go over to the shorts, you'll see it.
I don't have any like, fishing long form videos.
Yeah, we haven't done any long forms yet.
I'm just worried. I want to get like a bigger audience.
I
don't want them to just completely flop, so we waste a bunch of extra, you know?
Yeah, well, it takes a long time to edit long form videos.
It does, and that's why I want to get like a bigger audience, so it kind of guarantees that.
So you can pay me. That's why. You need a bigger audience so you can pay your production assistant,
And also, if it flops,
which is his mom.
very, very, very sad.
I'm kidding. Partly not. Mostly not. So yeah, we catch Dungeness crab here, and there's some king crab around here, but it's
Very, very.
it's limited. Like it's kind of year to year for like when it'll be open for sport fishing.
Sometimes it's not big. Right?
But Dungeness crab is really good.
Yeah, it's like you can quite literally you could probably go set a pot literally right outside the harbor and catch some. But people would definitely get mad.
The other thing that we get is scallops.
Bug in my throat.
Again?
No, still like same one.
Oh. We get scallops and abalone, too.
Yeah. We also get red rock crab.
Mike says crab is bussin'. I'm sorry I had to say it because that's what he wrote.
I know.
Kids hate it when their moms have to use like certain slang words.
I just don't like that word in general. It makes me cringe no matter who says it.
It's so
Also,
Sigma.
more thing word.
Just kidding. I just said that just to bug him. Do you have a garden? Well, sort of. We have some raised beds. I really don't like gardening that much, I'm going to be honest.
You don't?
I aspire to be a homestead kind of woman, and I like horses and chickens and fishing and hunting.
Yeah.
And I like growing flowers. I just am not very good at growing vegetables. It's really hard to like successfully grow vegetables here because we get so much rain and our soil is not real great.
And it's really hard with carrots 'cause I eat them when they're like halfway grown.
Oh, we got someone else in here. JC Outdoor Adventures. Would you ever use a bait caster?
I want to get one.
What's a bait caster?
A little thing that you cast like this and that's it.
How come they call it a bait caster?
I don't know. I just call it that weird, the special fishing one that is expensive.
I know it's a type of fishing reel. We just don't use them up here.
We don't. I want to get one still. I think it's $100.
Are they just better at holding like weight on the end of your line? Is that the deal? Or like flinging it out there? You can cast further maybe? I don't know much about them. He said, but it's pretty quirky to use.
Yeah, I never really had
Interesting. JC, where are you at? I feel like when I hear baitcaster, I think Florida.
Florida, pretty much just where they get bass, honestly.
Bass, so it could be anywhere.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, he said yes. Florida. Huh. Good guess.
What the heck? Where'd all those fish go?
We're having some Florida weather in the last like 10 minutes. Look at that blue sky. My goodness. My goodness. He says Jamaica. Wait, are you in Jamaica or are you in Florida? Uh-oh. We got... If we got JC and others, if you're new in here, if you guys could subscribe, that would be awesome. I've said this before, but we reached a viewer limit for live stream yesterday. And so we need more subscribers in order to increase the viewer limit on his live stream so more people can pop in.
It kind of makes it a little hard to grow too. For your audience.
Yeah, it does make it hard. But I guess then it makes it so that only people who are really committed are going to stick to it. JC says he will. Thanks. JC Outdoor Adventures. So he'll sub you back too when we get home. What are you doing? Oh. Where are we going?
I don't even know.
Okay.
Here, I'll trade you.
Okay. What?
Trade you. Trading you. Okay. Wait, what? I'm so confused. Okay, whatever. Okay. Alright, guys. We are going to be moving to a different spot here. One of the reasons we're moving is fishing's bad and people start throwing rocks, which is very inconsiderate. Sorry, this is alright. Alright, let's go. Here we go. I know.
Where are we going?
I think let's go see if we can figure out how to get to the other ramp over there.
Okay. Just go down a little ways.
By the way, guys, the phone is just gonna be kind of pointed down.
You could turn around and show your face.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, there we go. That's better. America. But we're just gonna be moving to the other spot, which is just over. Yeah, we're just gonna walk over there, I think. Not sure how to get there. I think it's just the school right there, and then I guess we could just park and then walk over there, right? Like just go around.
I'm just gonna park right here and then let's just walk along the grass right here.
That's what I was saying.
I think.
All right, let's do that.
If
All right, let's
we're
go.
not supposed to,
We'll look it.
we'll just say we didn't know. 'Cause we
Because
don't.
we don't. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Beautiful Alaska. All right. There you go. Here's the phone back.
Oops.
Ah.
Do you want me to take this?
No, it's fine.
No, just leave it.
Yeah. Or wait, no. The tackle box. Yeah. Here. I thought you were talking about that.
Okay.
Alright.
Flip it back around.
Sorry if this is hard to watch, you guys. All right. Let's go.
Promote this channel. Subscribe. Hey, thanks Russell for the sub. JC says, I hope one day you guys will be the most famous outdoor channel. That'd be something.
Yeah, we're good.
I know. I'm a little sad that Luke quit, but I kind of get it. He put out content so consistently.
He started to slow down, but he's still putting out consistently.
Yeah, he went from every Saturday to every 2 weeks. But I just can't even imagine the amount of editing he did.
I know, he also said that he's forever. And then he said like his back is starting to bug him.
Which I get, because I've only been filming you for a little short time, and yeah, your back does start to hurt because the way you have to stand. It's really weird. Okay. I'm just kind of pointing the camera down a little bit real quick while we walk.
So we don't just keep it where we live.
Did I just walk in?
Huh?
Oh no, it was just mud. I was like, did I just walk in poop?
Couple little birds. No little birdie.
Oh, maybe we could have driven through the
Oh.
campus. I don't know. Okay,
Now we can.
look out for the pushki. I'm not. I'm gonna go. So there's this stuff called Indian celery here, or pushki. It is windy over on this side. There's a bunch of dog poop. It's this stuff. And when the sun comes out, it releases like these oils. And if you get it on your skin, it causes like a freaking really bad chemical burn. And then when you expose that spot of your skin to the sun again, it like can reactivate it. Whew, stuff hurts. Okay, here we go. Getting my steps in, y'all. Y'all, I'm feeling southern. All this sun. I'm so cringe. My son is gonna hate that I talk this much. Russell says, wow, boats look well, especially those ones. Got some yachts in town for the summer. Okay, I can't get to, I'm in my tennis shoes, so you're gonna have to talk loud. Look over there. I used to work over there a long time ago. I know how to get to that parking lot. Uh-huh. I mean, it's not closed off or anything. It's not like, it's not like trespassing. But I never noticed that that ramp was right there before. Yeah, maybe. So a lot of this stuff was built during World War II. Because like in Alaska, there was military bases that were pretty much all over along the coast. Okay, we've been on for 85 minutes. We got 37 people in, 9 likes. I don't know, it might be shut off over here. We might need to go travel further and go find something else.
Right there, though.
Well, it's not very deep.
Can you see?
Yeah, right here?
No, over there, in that corner.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, you can walk over there.
I'm just curious if there's some rock there, you know?
Okay, if this doesn't pan out, we'll probably need to either find somewhere else or pick it up later. Oh, it's not very deep over here. I think it drops off right there. Our little friend in the rowboat is back. Okay, what are we doing? Russell says, hope to God we don't see World War III, peace over war. Same, same. Hook. Oh, cool. Okay, I can't, here, maybe I can zoom in.
No, it's fine. I'm walking over there. I'm just trying to get a good hold of him.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna walk over here and get a really good look at him because these are really cool fish. So this is a kelp greenling. Ow! They have a very strong bite.
Cool patterns.
Very cool patterns. This one like lives in eelgrass more than anything. Alright, I'm gonna give him some water, but
Look at how camouflage he is next to the rocks.
here, wait, we'll put him like right here. Oh,
He just went under the rock.
no, come
Oh,
back
he's
here.
on this side.
Oh, hello. But look at that, he's very
Look it.
camouflaged.
Nature.
Just gotta yoink him.
Nature's
I
awesome.
just gotta yoink him really quick. You don't eat these guys because they're like really mushy for some reason. They probably don't move that much. They're very aggressive though. They're neat fish. They're very neat fish. He's got very sharp teeth. Big ones hurt. I think they're closely related to lingcod, I think.
Are you gonna let him go right here?
Yes.
Here, let me see if I can get a little closer. Yikes.
Here, hold on. I'm gonna walk out to this rock. Can you still see good?
Sort of. Face toward me.
Okay.
There.
As you can see,
There
they
he
don't-
goes. He's really hard to see.
He went under that big rock right there.
They live under rocks, so that's where they go.
They do. But sometimes, if you go onto like cabin or something, you literally, like, there's a pocket and a cliff.
I'm stuck.
If there's like a pocket
Okay.
and like a cliff, underwater cliff, you can just drop it under that rock and you'll get them, like big ones, like guarding their nest.
Water looks so clean.
I don't have a wetsuit right now. Like, there was about 3 videos already of these very big lingcod. A lingcod's like a fish that can probably get up to 6 feet long.
Yeah.
So Wait.
So he also does spearfishing and diving for free diving for abalone and scallops with his dad, and he just
Pretty much, if it tastes good and it's on the bottom,
but like as kids do, he outgrew his like wetsuit for the, I don't know, we've probably been through like 6 wetsuits in his life already, and we need to find another one.
you're a kid, you go through a lot of wetsuits.
We've only been able to find one wetsuit that actually does a 7 mil for really cold waters for kids, and that's Mako. Shout out to Mako for making a good free dive suit for kids for cold water. Yeah, they also make a women's suit and a nice men's suit too, and they're not too terribly expensive compared to some other brands. It is open cell, so you gotta lube up to get into them, but they're really nice, and they're Farmer John and Farmer Jane style, so you're 14 mil across your core, which is really nice for our water temps.
I want to catch a bigger one for you guys. From that, you have to drive to a different spot, I think, because I've only seen one big green lane, and it was at the other ramp, so let's move.
I think we should move.
That's whatever.
Got a little wet, not too bad.
Well, I got shorts on.
I wouldn't
Some shorts on.
I wouldn't go in your shorts because your boots are gonna rub on your leg, which will hurt.
Whatever.
Well, we can stop home and you can grab a different pair.
Yeah. Say,
Well, maybe we should end stream for now and then take a break, go grab some lunch. Well, good for you, but your mom is hungry. Yeah, so hey, come over here.
my leg uncomfortable.
Yeah. Do a,
So I don't break my rod.
yeah.
Alright, this is the outro. So, I need you guys to subscribe and tune back in about 30 minutes or so.
Maybe an hour. I'm gonna plug in my phone for a little bit.
What percent is that?
39. And we gotta drive.
Yeah, so,
And I don't think you guys wanna drive with us.
yeah.
Or maybe you do. I don't know.
Oh,
You guys wanna drive
type
down the
in
road with us?
Type in chat if you
You will look like a seal with a wetsuit. That's a true story, Russell.
Very true. Extremely true.
Stay away from the orcas when you're in a wetsuit.
Yeah. You know, I probably should class in half with my other hands.
Okay, so
This is the outro. Be sure to subscribe and like so I can get the FX Wildcat air rifle, get monetized, and make money. And thanks for watching.
we'll be back.
I'll be back.